Welcome back to the Seaboard Central, everyone, and part 4 in Gadsden Yard Operations. Right now I'm doing a little bit of engine hustling over at the engine terminal. These two Dash 8s just came off their monthly inspection, and they're going over to the ready tracks. And you just saw me put the 2004 and the 151 inside the shop. They're going to be out of service for the month of July. Along with the 153 MP15, but we're going to use it for one more day before it needs to go over to the shop. So we just spot these two up on ready one, let them get serviced. That'll work. So in part 2, I showed how I designed this industry work order. And in part 4, I'm going to show how to update it. So in part 2, we spotted up those two BNSF covered hoppers that you see over there at SD's Rail Car Service, which is classification code A18. They went in as brand new cars, and they've been weathered and upgraded, and now they're ready to come out. In addition to that, we also pulled and we spotted one of these gondolas for the track supervisor, which is classification code A20. And this car has been emptied and it's ready to be pulled. So using a copy of my switch list work list, here's where I can make some notes. You can see some of my older notes. And here's the newer notes on what I need to do to create the new industry work order. Listed on here are the two BNSF cars that need to be pulled, and I've got 3 cars that need to be placed. I also got 1 gun that needs to be pulled and 1 gun that needs to be placed. All right, I've pulled up the old work order from the last time, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the date. So I'm going to change this to the 30th. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to change these car numbers. So I'll just backspace these. And I got a 488, 470. And I also have another BNSF car. And it was a 481, 584. All right. Now I also need to change the classification code because it's going to the BNSF as well. All right, we've done that. Now we've got to put the placement cars. I'll get rid of this. I've got a BCAX car. And it is currently located in GY11. And it's going to A18. And then I've got another BCAX car. And it's also located in GY11. And then I'm going to add 1 more car. So I'll do place PLCE. And it is an ACFX car. 44507. Also located in GY11, and it's going to A18. This is saving me a lot of time because I've already got the template created for the work order. So again, today we do not have any planned work for A19, so I don't have to do anything here. But A20, what we can do is we can just highlight this and cut it, and then just paste it here. And delete this one. All right, now we can add another car in its place. And it is already in GY12. So, work order is complete. So we'll quickly look over this industry work order. This is the latest one. The only thing we did was we changed the date here. The train number stayed the same. All this stuff up at the top stayed the same, so we didn't have to touch it. The headers for the industry stayed the same. We just needed to update the pulls and the places, where they're located at, and also where they're going to. Also for A20, we just moved the car that we placed the last time up to the pull, and we added the new car in its place, showing where it's currently located, and then it needs to go to A20. So now, to help us find these cars, now we see we've got two BCAX cars and an ACFX car that shows in track 11 and a CR gun that shows in track 12. Now from the last episode number 3, we updated the track inventory sheet. So if we look real close, right here on the south end of GY11 is the ACFX car and the two BCAX cars. They'll be easy to get to. And also on the south end of 12 is the CR gun that we need to place at A20. So it's the end of the month, and the 153 is about to go FRA dead, but we can use it this one last time before we need to put it in the shop. We'll take care of today's industry work order with the 153. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come all the way over here to track number 12. We're going to couple up to this gun for A20. The next thing we're going to do is come out of track number 12, reach over in track number 11 and grab those 3 covered hoppers. We'll stretch it out a little bit, pull it down, and make our cut. That should do. Now what we're going to do is go set those 3 covered hoppers over to the engine thoroughfare. Love these overhead shots. That'll work. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and work A20. We'll pull the gun and spot the load. Now we'll go ahead and shove the empty out of A20 off in GY04, since it's destined to NS, and that's where we put all the NS cars. The cars headed to the NS. Shove it back just a little bit more, and that's good. Now we're going to head over to A18 and work them. We'll go in first and we'll pull the two that are ready to come out. I need to stop short here. This gives the conductor a chance to check everything out, make sure everybody's out of the way, and everything's in the clear. We can go ahead and couple up. All right, we'll take them out and go grab the other three. Now we'll just place these in A18 where they want them. That'll do. And here we'll make use again of the engine thoroughfare for another runaround move. We'll just set these two in the clear. That'll work. Since these are going to the BNSF, we'll stick them in track number 7. These are two cars that I just recently weathered and upgraded. Now it's time to park the 153 for a month. It'll be out of service for its 90-day FRA inspection. So we'll leave it right outside the shop building. That's good. So to wrap this video up, we've filled out the industry work order, conductor's name, the engine we used. At A18, we put the two empty cars for BNSF and GY07, and they're in positions 3 and 4. And then the cars we placed are over in A18, and this is the correct order. There was no planned work at A19, but we did have a pull and a spot at A20. The pull went to GY04, it's in that track by itself, and the load went to A20. So I hope you've enjoyed this series on Gadsden Yard Ops, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Until next time, I'm Tim Garland. Thanks for watching the Seaboard Central.